Hello everyone. Now in this tutorial we will see one more, or we can say two more examples based on the modulus function. One example is this and another example is this, and after that we will see in the same tutorial about signum function. Okay, so we'll start like this. Okay, so here I can say mod of x is x plus 1, mod of x plus 1. This portion will be positive for every, because mod of x is positive for every value of x. If we are adding any value of x value in the mod function which is greater than 1, or we are adding actually, then this portion will be positive. By observation you can see, that is mod of x plus 1 positive for every. If we are adding 1 in this, plus 1 will be greater than 1, then this will also be positive. That is, we can say mod of x plus 1 will be positive for every value of x. I hope it is clear. So this portion is positive. If the inner function of any modulus is positive, then we will expand this like a positive sign. So this portion is positive, then this mod, the mod of this portion will be open as a positive. If this portion is positive, then what we will do? This will be mod of x plus 1 plus 2 will be like this, plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 greater than 20. I hope it is clear. Now we are adding this. This will be mod of x plus 3. Mod of x plus 3 will always positive, because if we are adding 2 in this, then it will become 3 with then 2. Mod of x plus 3 will be positive for every. So this portion will be positive. So this modulus sign will also open as a positive. So this will become like mod of x plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 positive, plus 4 plus 5. I hope it is clear. Similarly, we can expand like this. This is positive, then this mod function will be open as a positive. Again it will become 4 will be added. Again it will be positive. So finally we will find mod of x plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 positive. Again this will be positive, mod of x plus 15 positive. This portion is positive, then we will open like this 15. I hope it is clear. So mod of x greater than 5. So we can expand this, x greater than 5 or x less than minus 5. So values of x will be belongs to minus 5 to infinity. Sorry, minus infinity to minus 5 union 5 to infinity, as minus 5 for this. Okay, for this portion like this. Okay, so these are the values of x, minus infinite to infinite, minus infinite to minus 5 union 5 to infinite. So these are the values of x for which this equation is satisfying. Now I am taking another example. This is a little bit tricky. What we will do? We know mod of x is positive for every, because we know the graph of this function, mod of x, y, x. If we are adding the value 5 in this mod function, then this will also be positive. Then mod of x plus 5 will also be positive. So this portion is positive, then this we can say this mod function will open as a positive. So this mod function will open as a positive. So this will become mod of x plus 5 minus 4. Okay, this mod function is plus 3 minus 2 plus 1 less than 20. So we will solve this first. This will be mod of x plus 1, mod of x plus 5. plus 3 minus 2 plus 1 less than 20. Now this portion is also will also be positive, because mod of x greater than 0, then this one will also be greater than 0. So this mod will be open as a positive. So again it will become mod of x plus 1 plus 3 minus 2 plus 1 20. I hope it is clear. Now it will become mod of x plus 4 minus 2 plus 1 20. This portion will be positive, then this mod will also open as a positive, then mod of x plus 4 minus 2. Negative. Now we will solve this. Mod of x plus 2 this portion will be positive also, then this mod will be open as a positive. Mod of x plus 2 plus 1 20. Mod of x plus 3 positive. Okay, so this portion will also be positive, then it will be open as a positive. Mod of x plus 3 20. That means mod of x less than 17. That means by the property, this is the graph, this is 17, y is equal to 17 line, we will lie in this region, y x. So this will be minus 17, this will be 17. So x belongs to open bracket minus 17 to 17. These are the values of x for which this equation will, this inequality will satisfy. Okay. So in the next page we will see another kind of function, that is signum function. The signum function is like y is equals to signum x. If you will expand this, the definition of this function is like this. 1 if x is positive, 0 if x is 0, minus 1 if x is negative. This is the property. So graph of the signum function will be like this. Y x, this is 1 minus 1. Okay, so at x equals to 0 it will be 0, and x greater than 0 it will be 1 like this, and x negative it will be like this. I hope it is clear. So range of this function, belongs to, I am taking a curly bracket like this, minus 1, comma 0, comma 1. These 3 points are the range of this function, and the domain that is belongs to real, that is minus infinite to infinite, because it can take each and every value of x, because the graph is lying in whole the domain of whole the range of x-axis. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So what we will do, we will see some more examples. So for that I am taking an example based on the signum function. Based on the signum function, here I am taking an example, y is equals to signum mod of x minus 1, x minus 2. Okay, so here this is closed bracket, because this portion is coming under signum. So we can expand this. Y is equals to 1 if x minus 1, x minus 2 positive, okay, 0 if x minus 1, x minus 2, 0, minus 1 if x minus 1, x minus 2, negative. So I hope it is clear. So we will find the values of x for which this condition is satisfying, this condition is satisfying, this condition is satisfying. Okay, that is, we will solve this. Minus x minus 1, x minus 2, positive. That is 1, 2, positive, negative, positive. These are the values of x. That means x less than 1 or x greater than 2. Here x equals to 1, 2. Here x less than 2, greater than 1. This one x minus 2, negative. That is x 1, 2, positive, negative, positive. This will be belongs to 1 to 2. So these are the values of x. So how will we draw the graph of this function? We will draw a straight line, Cartesian plane, x, y. This is 1, this is minus 1. Okay, I hope it is clear. So here 1, 2. Add 1 and 2, it will be 0. For 1 to 2, for this reason, the value of the function will be negative. That is, y is equals to minus 1. For else, for x less than 1, it will be, the value will be 1. Like this. I hope it is clear. For x greater than 2, it will be like this. So this is the graph. So here we can find domain of this this function will be belongs to minus infinite to 1 union 1 to 2 union 2 to infinite, or we can say simply minus infinite to plus infinite, because all the values are taken into account for as far as the values of x is concerned. Okay, range belongs to minus 1, 0, 1. Here I am using curly bracket because I am strictly taking 3 points, minus 1, 0, 1. So the graph of this function will be like this, and expanded form of this will be like this. So I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next tutorial, we will see some more examples related to the signum function. Till then, thank you guys.